Good morning, Mr. Wayland. Today we will have a board meeting for SASA Hotel. My name is Angelina and this is my partner Sarah. So this is our table of content for today's presentation. Following, we have the aim and objectives for today's presentation. Our aim is to critically evaluate the final result of stimulation strategic revenue game and reflect into a real-life business environment based on comparing the decision with year 1 and year 2. To achieve this game, we have 3 different objectives. First one is to analyze the result for internal and external activities over 2-year comparison of the hotel. The second one is to achieve profit maximization by implementing diverse tactical strategies. The last one is to achieve a reasonable recommendation for the future development of revenue management. Then, it's the aim of our stimulation game. The core aim of our hotel is to, through ADR, increase our total revenue. Therefore, we have high level of customer satisfaction, profitability of total revenue, and keep our gross operating profit more than 45%, and high quality of food and beverages, and increase our hotel publicity and brand reputation. Following, we will have our strategy for the hotel. First is pricing strategy, cost control strategy, growth of customer satisfaction rate, and through investment to increase guest satisfaction and brand awareness. Start from the room focused. At the first year, with the benefit of location in Geneva and 4-star hotel, we set our room rate at 430 at the beginning, because our idea is we would like to build this hotel as a theme hotel, which target higher level of customers. However, as we don't have enough market research, our room rate is twice higher than the average room rate at the first year analysis. But at the beginning, we found out that because the market of our competitors is not maturity enough, thus we have 80% of occupancy rate in the first year of quarter 1. Then we keep following with this price in the next 3 quarters. However, while we keep this highest price in the market without providing any facilities and service for our guests, the occupancy is falling to the lowest rate in the year, which is 35%. After analysis the first year, we found out that we need to lower our ADR and make renovations for our hotel in order to achieve a higher occupancy and grow the customer satisfaction rate. Thus, the figure shows in year 2 illustrate the highest price of March is 372, with occupancy 67%. The occupancy is lower than the first year, because at this moment, the customer satisfaction of our hotel is still standing on the same quality and impression from last year. Under this situation, we are considering investment on facilities and service qualities in order to increase our occupancy. With the pricing strategy, price elasticity of demand and gross customer satisfaction rate, the result for year 2 has a significant increase. To compare with year 1, November occupancy, year 2 increased 24% more than before. Next, I will explain how we use pricing strategy to make decision on price change. First of all, as we mentioned before, we are using price elasticity of demand strategy as a pricing strategy. Price elasticity of demand is a measurement of consumer sensitivity of price. In another word, the more elastic of the price, the more sensitive of customers. Therefore, through the analysis of year 1, 4 quarters, we found out that our price elasticity is very elastic, which will lead to customers will be very sensitive about our price. Thus, once when we increase the ADR, we will lose our customers and therefore decrease the room occupancy, as well as lose the room revenue. To reflect from year 1, we are trying to reduce the price elastic rate. As the result shows in year 2, we decreased our ADR in 4 quarters. And it obviously shows that we have more rooms sold in year 2, and the elasticity of price is inelastic. By comparing with December result in year 1 and year 2 of room department, with applying price elasticity strategy, we found out that the market share has shown an upward trend from year 1 to year 2. Market share is the tool that used to giving a general idea of the size of the company in relation to its market and its competitors. From the result, we can see that our hotel's market share rate is increased 2% than year 1. Besides, we also discover that our hotel RevPAR is increasing from 147 to 148, and our net profit, which increased nearly 400,000 than last year. As one of our aim of the simulation game is to achieve our gross operating profit more than 45%. Through the analysis, in year 1, we found out that there are 9 months gross operating profit rate achieve the aim, because when we make the decision on growth of the profitability, we focus on room revenue. As we mentioned before, our room rate is standing at the highest rate in the market. Meanwhile, in the first year, we used cost control strategy, so we're saving the cost from our staff and F&B department. However, during this period of time, we didn't make any refurbishment of facilities or services. That's the reason why we lose our customers and occupancy. Thus, in order to reduce this problem, in year 2, we pay more attention on investment on different departments. While we operated more facilities and we did refurbishment for our hotel, we increased the cost for this implementation. Therefore, the gross operating profit rate in year 2 didn't achieve our expectation. However, we track our customers back. After analysis the gross operating profit, we have also made a chart for revenue distribution, which shows the percentage of revenue distribution in every department. From this chart, we can obviously see that in year 1, we more focus on room revenue. Then in year 2, we distribute our focus on different departments and facilities. For food and beverage department, we have made an experiment in year 2. As in year 1, we have a low quality of food and beverage in the restaurant and low cost based on the cost control strategy. Our customer complained that the food quality is bad and only limited service in the hotel. Therefore, we choose to increase the food and beverage quality in the department. As you can see in the graph, we list an example between June to October in year 2, as during the time we implement some services in order to make our customer more satisfied. Thus, we have kept the food price as the same as before, but we put more attention on food quality. And for beverages, for June, the cost of beverage only had 50%. Therefore, in July, we provided lobby bar and mini bar service in the hotel. After that, we increased the price of beverages, and we keep beverage cost at 25%, which will make sure the beverage quality are meet the guest expectation. In this section, both year 1 and year 2, we are using cost control strategy for reduce the cost of food and beverage department. But with the operation of lobby bar and room services, we attract more customers and growth of customer satisfaction rate. In this section, we meet the second strategy as well as the third strategy. Next, I will pass to my partner to talking about the refurbishment.
Moving to refurbishment as our beginning aim to make the most profit by implementing high room rate strategy. Therefore, for year 1, we only did twice soft goods redo. That's our for guest room standard and the restaurant to achieve the cost minimization. However, the guest satisfaction rate of year 1 was really low, and we decided to increase our level of renovation and the contract cleaning. Especially, we try to finish them before the peak season. As we can see on the slides, most of the important renovation were done before July, like guest room premium and the standard front desk restaurant, and they are important because they are the main revenue center of our hotel. And for facility, we have stand up providing valet parking, fitness center, lobby bar, tour desk, theme restaurant in the first year. And the second year, we have added on movie theater, business center, and DIY restaurant, lobby cooking, executive lunch, ratio shop. What we've been trying to do on the facility is to disappear the risk into different segments through different channels. Also to show the diversity of facilities in our hotel in order to meet guests' different needs. And we believe as long as we implement this thought into action, our revenue can increase rapidly by having more revenue center and less chance to lose our customer. Coming to service, as we can see here, we provide basic needs such as parking, guest room internet, minibar, etc. Satisfy our guests' basic needs in the first year. And the second year, we try to provide more kind of service to enhance the quality of the hotel and service, which can lead to higher guest satisfaction as well. By strengthening our service diversity, it helps our hotel easily to have a higher satisfaction rate. But also social media has made an impact on our strategic decision. As we can see here, the example of year 2, April, there are customer comments negatively on social media about our refurbishment facility and service. In the real business environment, electronic word-of-mouth base has become a powerful tool to affect the business success. Therefore, as long as we saw these comments, we made the immediate change on our strategy and trying to level up our final achievement in the simulation. For electronic word of mouth, we can be defined as Michel and his colleagues have also indicated that electronic word of mouth can easily build up or break a brand reputation on image. And observing from comments we receive, they are visually negative comments, and they should be answered or solved as quick as possible. Otherwise, the business operation must be affected as well. From here, we can see that the comparison of guest satisfaction rate from year 1 December to year 2 December. For the guest satisfaction rate in this different segment, all of them at least increased 25 to 60%. Particularly, we can look at the guest satisfaction rate of a room refurbishment has been increasing from 37% to 97%, and the service increased from 37% to 87%. The reason of guest satisfaction rate have been skyrocketing, increasing after our implementing action is because the change we made more customer perceived value. According to Tara and his colleagues, customer perceived value refer to when different customers have different wants and needs. Our strategic moments have been done very well. The result have provided our investment did made a heavy effort on customer satisfaction. Next, I will passing to Angelina talking about staffing level.
So, to critical analysis staffing level in year 1, as we used the cost control strategy to reduce the cost within the hotel. Thus, we didn't take any action on the staff without training and low salary. Therefore, the turnover rate in the first year is very high, which up to 50%. To consider the competence in the market, which shows a negative impact. During year 1, quarter 2, we found there is a situation strategy suddenly happening in our hotel. As this quarter is the high season of the year, therefore we overrate room focused and food and beverage focused. So the system put the match staff for service and F&B attendant. But after this system error, we found out that in order to overcome this situation, we should calculate the actual number for staffs attending for these 3 months. Thus, we have illustrated a calculation to present how much we will actually spend for staffing in quarter 2. Therefore, in year 2, with the strategy of growth higher customer satisfaction rate, we are focusing on training the staff in order to provide customer with more efficient service quality. Moreover, with the strategy with training the staff, the competence which shows a positive impact in the market. By doing a comparison of guest satisfaction of the guest service segment between August in year 1 and year 2, we can observe the guest satisfaction rate raised into a maximum level, after enhancing the staff's working condition by inputting more training and increasing their salary. In order to motivate our staff, we have implemented a framework which produced by Maslow in 1943. Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which provide a pyramid of people's needs in 5 different levels. However, when one need is fulfilled, a person seeks to fulfill the next one. Therefore, in an organization, we need to make sure that the staff working environment is safety and healthy, and provide the basic needs for them, and create an atmosphere that they can make our staff feel like working with their families, with respect and freedom, and fulfill these needs. After fulfill these needs, the staff will deliver the best performance to the guest. Next, I will pass to my partner to talking about the marketing and advertising.
Afterwards, coming to our marketing, advertising, and the channel management, we have 2 goals in this part. Firstly, we are aiming to focusing on direct booking. The customer who are making the reservation through our hotel direct booking channel can have a lower pricing comparing to other online distribution channels such as OTA. By focusing direct booking, we can minimize our hotel distribution costs and the payable OTA commission fee. Secondly, we would like to increase our hotel brand awareness and maximize our hotel profits by doing advertising and marketing efforts. Therefore, the marketing and advertising is not only focusing on room, but also promoting our event center and the F&B outlet in order to have more revenue. As we can see in the slides, we have spent quote a big amount of money on advertising in different channels, and here is how it has shown that our level of advertising is seasonality oriented, which means that when it is peak season, we will spend more cost on in order to attract more customer and gain a higher market share. Also, no matter what season it is, The amount of advertising we spend on direct booking channel is always 2 times of other distribution channel. For example, in year 2 July, we spent 12,000 Swiss francs on direct booking advertisement, and we only spend 6,000 or even lower for the OTAs. Based on the result of the report, it shows that the remarkable outcome of our implement action. In this slide, we can see that our direct booking channel have the highest percentage, which means many customers made a reservation on our direct booking channel. And for the revenue and the market share, we have used September from year 1 and year 2 to make a comparison. By comparing the result of these 2 months, our market share has increased 3.38%, room revenue increased 10.9%, and our food revenue has increased the most, which are 150.7%. Therefore, we can see that our hard advertising effort helped our hotel to achieve our goal successfully. As Friedman and Screwman has demonstrated, to achieve a successful business must at least include 5 right: the right product, right price, right time, right quality, and the right quantity. And I believe 5 rights we can transform into 6 right by adding the right channel. Using the right channel not only can echo more new customer and increase the publicity of the hotel, but also maximize our profit.
Come to the limitation, we found out that we are too self-concentrated at the beginning when we are focusing on our internal goal, as we lack of market awareness, such as looking at competitors' performances, room prices comparisons. Our hotel performance start becoming the roast in the competitive market, and this is the biggest problem, which may lead to our business failure. Moreover, our unique selling point absence has led to a natural point of our business. When we have no unique selling point, but we are the most expensive hotel with the lowest quality in the first year, our hotel performances has become the biggest challenge. Nevertheless, limited sources of the market demands can also be seen as a limitation because we have not enough market information. Hence, we cannot be sure that what the potential customers are exactly looking for, and it may lead to our strategic failure as well. After analyzing our business performances and the limitations, we are going to provide some recommendations for the future improvements. First of all, it's better to have a deeper market analysis. By having a better market research, the accuracy of our strategy can be enhanced a lot. Also, as for our hotel is using cost leadership strategy to gain the most profit, we can expand our target market, such as groups or backpackers travelers, in order to meet our hotel category with the right types of customers. Lastly, it's better to have multiplication on market efforts, which means our hotel can spend more on marketing and advertising to build up our brand image and attract more new customers. And in the future, maybe more strategy can be implemented on focusing. So in conclusion, we have achieved 4 of our goals in the simulation game. By following the price strategy with its price elasticity of demand, we found out that we need to focus on different revenue centers in order to achieve profit maximization. And for the cost control strategy, we can increase the cost of food and beverage to attract more customers. Nevertheless, staff training, doing refurbishment, providing more diverse use of facilities and service will be helpful to gain the high customer satisfaction rate. Moreover, marketing and advertising at the right channel is the key for the hotel to increase our brand awareness and revenue. All in all, we achieved our aim of the simulation game successfully, and we believe by applying these tactical strategies into the future business environment, we will have a better improvement. Thank you very much.
Thank you.